Oh my god. I'm too emotional for games like this.
You can't do this to me. She's going to be... She still remembers everyone.
The older brother knows. She's like a family to them. It's like a tear. Why are you doing this?
Oh my god, her voice is shaking as well. Is that the end?
Even in this, they are together. It was to see for myself the shape of the death that I had been rewarded with. Okay, how does it look? Oh. Oh. Okay, I just lost my thoughts. What a scene. Wow. She cannot protect him like that. What she's gonna do? I mean, as emotionally amazing act. And also, I guess, part of her specs, but... Wow. The fiddler crab had stopped moving. Leave a like for Hoshino here. Wow. She was standing there in the middle of the buffer zone. At some point, she had flung off the waterproof cloak that I had given her. Oh, why though? Why? With a tender smile on her face, she stood before the gigantic bottleneck. It was like the scene from the antique religious painting. Without any hesitation at all, she walked towards the fiddler crab. What the... It was a calm, sure gait that one would display when one walked forth to greet an old friend. The fiddler crab appeared bewildered. It had disengaged from firing position and was scanning her with its civilian detector sensors. I forcibly slammed myself back into reality, trying to overcome my paralysis. I only had one chance to destroy it, and it's now. Yeah, when it's still like scanning her, I guess. Because it's not going to be able to detect her IFF. It's going to like treat her as the enemy. So while he's still scanning, we still have chance to get him out. Oh my god. I found the grenade launcher that I had dropped in the puddle. I fumbled to crack open the barrel and finally managed to load it without my last AP cartridge. If I wanted to strike its armored upper surface from the ground level, I would have no choice but to fire at a high angle. I did not have time to adjust my sights either. With my back still plastered to the mud, I eyeballed the distance to the gun turrets, then pointed my gun launchers at the sky. Oh my god, it's going to be a skill shot. Can he actually hit him? Or it's going to be end? And then in span of several seconds it all happened. The twin machine guns turrets slowly started to revolve, as if they had found the sighting or something. She simply continued to walk towards the fiddler crab step by step. I pressed the trigger. It shot. Oh my god. Is it? I think it shot Hoshino. Oh. The fiddler crab machine spouts out flames. The 40mm canister arced through the floating sky, trailing white fumes behind it. The line of 30mm machine guns rounds kicked up a puff of water towards her like the murderous red serpent. The canister hit. I could see the fiddler crab main cannon seeming to expand. The mission bay hatch blew asunder, letting smoke and leapt flames below forth. Did you do it in time though? The furious serpent continued to drag towards her delicate body, as if to eat her alive. And then... Oh... That's not how I wanted this to end. Oh, this is terrible.
She saved him.
Her body, torn apart by the bullets, danced in the air like a bird. I'm too emotional for games like this. Oh my god. Oh. The rain continued to fall. The fiddler crab had fallen completely silent. As if it returned to sanity at that last moment, it had swiveled so that the long barrel of his railgun was pointed towards the rift in the quarantine wall. However, that gun never fired again. The ammunition inside the main armament had all been inducted to explode and black smoke was rising from the crevices in the armor plating. It was a sight that could be seen anywhere in this dead city. It was freezing cold and my breath frosted white. The wildly scattered wreckage was steaming in the rain. I walked forward, pulling my broken leg behind me and following the bullet marks on the ground, and finally arrived at where she lay.
Oh no, we're going to see her. Oh, it broke her in half. Oh, no. And she's still smiling. She's probably happy that we survived.
お客様
You can't do this to me. You can't make me read having this on screen.
おかえりなさい
Her shaking lips opened and clearly called out to me.
喋れるのか。
はい緊急作動用電池に切り替えましたお客様お怪我はございませんか
Fuck.
俺が戻るまで動くなと言っただろう。
Yeah.
なぜこんなバカなことをした。
And just as usual, she smiled. Her fingertips, dirted by the mud, were gently trembling. Underneath, fractured in her skin, a dark metallic frame was frontly exposed.
暴走状態にあると思われる未登録機体に強制停止信号を発信しましたが受講されませんでした。
Wow, her voice changed. This is like the automatic. It's not based on her personality. This is like automatic. Some like emergency state, something like that. Oh my god.
信号出力が弱い、もしくは受信側に問題が発生していると判断し、物理操作での緊急停止を試みましたが失敗しました。
Those were her words. But yet, these were not her words. That's true.
暴走状態にある機体は現在機能を停止していると思われます。
This was the incantation, totally unrelated to the wheel, that had been sealed within the depths of her main memory.
該当する機体から速やかに離れ、最寄りの警察機関、もしくはサポートセンターにご連絡ください。
After she said all of this, she looked over at me once again and blinked as if she was relieved.
通用命令を破ってしまい申し訳ありませんでしたもっと古い約束事があるものですから人間に危害を加えたり人間に危害が及ぶのを看過してはならない私たちはロボットです
Yeah, I know.
ですからこれは忘れることのできない約束です
Even though you're a robot, it doesn't make it any less sad.
これを守ることが私たちロボットの誇りです
Why you make me cry over the robot? God damn it. She said that it was her honor. That the instinct that the human beings who had never cared about anything other than themselves and embedded her into her was an honor.
お客様、お怪我はございませんか？お怪我はございませんか？
ああ、俺は大丈夫だ。
It was all I could manage.
本当に良かったです。
And again she smiled.
お預かりした雨具と花束はあちらの歩道に置いてあります。この道を少しお戻りになればすぐに見つかると思います。
She turned her neck as if to show me the way. Her eyes cut the wreckage of the bottleneck.
彼に代わって心よりお詫び申し上げます。きっと彼も壊れていたんだと思います。私たちロボットは人間の皆様の幸せのためにありますから、あのような乱暴なことは本当はしたくなかったんだと思います。私にはわかります。私も少しだけ壊れていますから。
I really expected we would like move through the city or something. Like we would go back to Planetarium. And she would like, you know, just like peacefully go to sleep and just like this will be the end. Like it will be sad, but I put my arm around her back so I could hold her close. She shivered several times as if she was having convulsions. Everything below her chest had been torn asunder by machine gun fire. There was no way to put her back together now. So many precise parts were dispersed through the rain, similar to entrails made of metal. It seems that if I tried to move her even a little bit, she might never move again. I wanted to scream. I was just as broken as she. There was still a squad of warmongers defending these ruins. Now that I destroyed its vanguard, the remaining warmongers would be swarming towards this location. Oh my god, we need to leave her. She's going to be like torn apart by them. I had to move now, but despite this, here I was, unable to leave this place.
およそ600秒で緊急作動用電池が残量ゼロになります。
600 seconds, how long is it? It's like 20 minutes, right? Or like, I don't know, I'm bad at math, sorry.
バックアップ用電池が
No, it's few minutes.
その後は起動不能となります。メンテナンスコールを発信していますが受講されません。サポートセンターは現在通信不能です。緊急用サテライトコールを発信していますが中継衛星が見つかりません。少しだけ心細いです。
I took her down. She said as if in jest, continuing to smile, the same as ever. She was listening into empty space with her at the antennas that were no longer of any use. She was calling for aid that would never come, no matter what. I found that I was unable to bear watching her do this.
誰も呼ばなくていい。俺が助けてやる。
ですが
俺が直してやるから。
I can't. Oh my god. If you will be suggesting games under this, the short games, can we like make one that will like not make me cry or whatever? You do you like. You can suggest stuff that will make me cry. I don't. Blue and white sparks flew as the rain hit the exposed machinery at her chest, now bereft an insulation or lead sheet. As if it were following my gaze, she said with embarrassment.
お見苦しくて申し訳ありません。ですがご安心ください。私はロボットですから苦痛を感じることはありません。筐体を修理することもできますし、新しい筐体に交換することもできます。
Her tone and her facial expression seems to me to be in the deepest agony. I already knew that the engineers would be able to repair her, as well as the new enclosure that she wanted. And even those people who needed her were all things that had disappeared from this world so long ago. She smiled and looked up the rain for some time. And then she turned to face me again.
そのようなお顔をされては私はとても困ってしまいます。私はロボットです。お客様の笑顔が一番大切です。それなのにお客様に失礼ばかりしています。
The sound of her vertebral motors echoed like a bitter whizzing. She bent herself back quietly and then proudly showed me a nameplate glinting in the rain.
ですが皆さん喜んでくれます。
Can we take the nameplate, please, as a memento?
また来るね、ゆめみちゃんと私に言ってくれます。
Sorry, I mistook her name. Oh my god. I thought like her name is Hoshino. God fucking damn it. Sorry. Okay, you mammy. Wait, no, but Hoshi is a star and she said that her name is like about stars. So she presented herself as Hoshino. Oh, Hoshino Yumemi. Right, it's her second name. Right, okay. Sorry.
私はみんな覚えています。私はロボットですから
Yeah.
覚えておくのは得意なんです。少しだけお見せしますね。
The lenses installed in both of her ears began emitting a faint light. That was the holographic videotape playback mechanism that she was so proud of. A spherical screen, like the crystal globe, closed around the breasts of her crumbling uniform. The focal axis of the lenses must have been screwed by the gunfire, because I could see the project images wavering and flickering.
星野ゆめみです。
Yes.
とても素敵な名前をありがとうございます。
Is it like the beginning when she like activated for the first time, basically her birth? Her voice flowed from the set of speakers close to her ears. I did a double take and focused as intently as I could on the image being displayed. There were a lot of people. She still remembers everyone. The projection room was packed with people and every chair in the room was filled. The scene was one that she had recorded through her own eyes.
一生懸命頑張りますのでどうぞよろしくお願いします。
Oh my god, why are you doing this to me? My entire projection room shook with the sound of applause. Is that a bouquet? Oh my god, it's a little kid that gave her a bouquet or something. As the welcome gift. Next, a very young girl in a long skirt came up close. Her arms, she was holding a bouquet that was about as large as she was.
ゆめみちゃん、はい、どうぞ。
The girl stood up on their tiptoes and then presented the bouquet.
ありがとうございます。
And then another thunderously healthy round of applause.
私の就任
Oh, god damn it.
全部で1263人の方々が私の名前を考えてくださったんです。その中から館長さんとスタッフの皆さんが一つだけ選んでくれたんです。それが星野ゆめみです。私はとても気に入っています。他の1262人の方々がつけてくださった名前もとても気に入っています。
The spherical screen faded and the figure of the younker vanished. As I frankly looked strained my eyes, I could see an even friendlier scene starting to play. The two people were standing in front of her as if they were getting souvenir photograph taken.
綺麗な星をありがとう。今度は友達みんなで来るから、それまで元気でね。
She did have a happy life after all. And next, a well-built male customer.
次は結婚記念日に妻を連れてきます。
That was all he said and gently rubbed her head. And then entire seconds of people appeared and
子
vanished.
供の頃のような素晴らしい星空でした。来年の今日にもきっとロボットさんに会いに行きますね。
星のことがいろいろ分かって面白かったです。夏休みの自由研究にはゆめみちゃんのことを書こうと思います。
Oh my god.
めちゃめちゃ綺麗ですっごく感動しました。絶対また来ます。
Hoshino, I'm sorry I tried to make you realize and understand what word is right now. You should just have your old good memories.
子供が途中で泣いちゃった。
You did not deserve that.
ごめんなさいね。ほら、ロボットのお姉さんにごめんなさいわ。
ゆめみちゃん、大好き。
Every single person had words of thanks and kind smile for her. Every single person promised from the bottom of his or her heart they would definitely come
あ
again.
りがとうございます。またのお越しを心よりお待ちしています。
No matter how old or of which sex the customer was, she invariably responded, thus and bowed deeply. That is why this particular projection ended with a close-up view of the floor. These were all her precious memories. They were all maddening versions of the time where the world was still moved into the right direction, when people were still reaching out towards the skies. Again, the image. Oh my god, sorry. Is it just me or you were crying on this as well? Let me know in the comments. I cannot be the only one, right? Again, the image wavered and then shifted into the completely different one. The background was the reception area of the planetarium. It seems like she was bending over a little. She was engaging two small silhouettes at the level.
お父さんとお母さんの星はどこ？
Oh my god! You're striking me with now this? Like, kids whose parents probably died and they're asking for moms and dad stars? Oh my god. The silhouette seems like a young girl was looking intently into the camera.
お尋ねの星の正式な名前か座標はお分かりになりますか？お父さんとお母さんの星。
The girl fell silent at that.
お父さんとお母さんの星はまだ新しいから、ゆめみちゃんも知らないんだよ。
Oh. The older brother knows. The older brother knows. The older and slightly larger silhouette answered from the other side. This would have been a little girl and her pretty big brother.
そうだよね。
はい。超新星や彗星などが出現した場合は、私のデータベースにはすぐには反映されない場合があります。 誠に申し訳ありません。
She again bowed politely.
お父さんとお母さんはマレネタリクスで働いてるんだよ。
マレーネクタリスだよ、ネタリクスじゃなくて。
そうですか。とても立派なお仕事ですね。
この前の事故で2人とも死んじゃったんだけど。
The big bro felt silent with that. I wanted to reach out my hands to them, but my body wouldn't move. The feeling was maddening. Oh my god. For I knew full well. These were images captured during the summer 30 years ago. With that hologram, the big brother and little sister were still unaware of the true nature of the tragedy that had befallen them. Their military invasion of the moon's second port, Edmer Nectarsis, was first announced to the public as the problem with the power reactor. Oh no, it's the beginning. Thousands of people had vanished just like that. The government concealed the truth with an iron grasp over the media. But even that was nothing more than the prologue for what was to come. Not 1 month after that, war began to ravage the entire Earth.
お父さんとお母さんはお星様になったんだよ。だからお兄ちゃんとここに見に来たの。そうなんですか。今日はご満足いただけましたか？とっても綺麗だった。いつでも見に来てくださいね。イエナさんはとても素晴らしい性能ですから、いつでも綺麗な星をお見せできます。お父さんとお母さんの星につきましても、きちんと調べておきますので。
この次はおじさんに行ってちゃんとお金もらってくる。
ゆめみちゃん、またね。はい、ありがとうございます。またのお越しを心よりお待ちしています。
A clicking sound came from her right ear. The brother and sister rippled like a water and vanished, and a different image came into focus. It was a projection room. I could see the silhouette of the projectors landing directly in the midst of the background. There were 5 maybe 6 adults standing around her. Everyone was holding something in his or her hand. It was obvious these were rough gas masks that were in the general use during pre-war days.
艦長さん、ただいまイエナさんに異常があるようです。
Her voice said.
南天および北天の恒星電球が取り付けられていません。次回の投影まであと22分ですので、早急な対処が必要と考え。
Oh god.
大丈夫だよ、夢見。何も心配することはない。
The silhouette that was standing directly in front of her, perhaps a middle-aged man, replies this. But it was in a voice that made it seem as if he was trying to tell himself the same thing.
ゆめみちゃん、よくき。
Another voice said. Young woman voice it seemed.
私たちね、しばらくみんなで
Oh god.
旅行に行くことになったの。
Why you left her like that? Yes, she had a memories and actually happy life. But if you have like half conscious being like Hoshino that can freely speak with customers and everything, she's like semi-automatic. You just left her there for like eternity. Why you didn't disable her? I mean, it probably been hard for them as well. They probably couldn't do this to her. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. It's a hard call.
はい、ご旅行ですか。それはそれでね、ゆめみちゃんには留守番をお願いしたいの。私たちが帰ってくるまで
Oh god.
ここで待っていてほしいの。
Even from the small tiny speakers of the Holovid player, I could tell that the young man was
わ
shaking.
かりました。皆さんがお戻りになるのはいつでしょう。
She asked, her response not having changed at all from his usual routine.
After a short silence, another voice answered.
わからないの。
The image became slightly slanted, and she was cocking her head in doubt, as she would usually do in such
それ
circumstances.
では皆さんの休暇は無期限ということですか？
そうね。長くなるかもしれないし、すぐに帰ってくるかもしれない。
ご旅行先はどちらでしょう？きっととても楽しいところなのですね。
Not really. She probably had the same warm smile on her face as she said this, as if to represent all the members of the staff who had fallen silent. That man that she called Mr. Manager now opened his mouth.
深い夢見、私たちは必ず戻ってくる。誰一人欠けることなく、必ずここに戻
Oh
っ
my
てくる。
god. They really treat her as like... Now you can see that these people right here, these 5 or 6 people, the closest like co-workers with you and me, they're basically like her family. They couldn't just like disable her. You just cannot do this.
その時はまた一緒に働いてくれ。
はい、
That's a family promise that they never managed to make actually. She answered clearly.
ちゃん、またね。
またな、夢見。
必ずまた会えるから。待っててね、夢見。
夢見ちゃん。
This last staff member was unable to summon the words at all. This employee flung her mask to the ground and swept up the robot in her embrace.
こんなのおかしいよ。間違ってる。間違ってるよ。だって置いていけないよ。
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like
みちゃん置いてくなんて
they just left her.
そんなの
But on the other hand,
そんなのできるわけない。
what can you do? Like she will not survive outside. She's not programmed for that. She don't know how to behave outside of Planetarium. And you cannot just like that just disable her. I mean you can, but they probably couldn't do this.
だって夢見ちゃん、私たちの仲間、
Yeah.
友達だよ。私たちの中で
She's like a family to them.
私たちと夢見ちゃん、何にも違わないよ。
私はロボットです。私には休暇は必要ありません。ですが、皆さんには休暇は必要だと考えます。
Oh.
夢見ちゃん、
The girl broke down crying at this point, tears streaming down her face.
ごめんね、夢見ちゃん。こんなところに一人ぼっちで。ごめんね。ごめんね。
She broke into a voice, filled with so much lament that it was as if her entire body would burst asunder from the strain. That feeling propagated outwards and swept all the members of the staff into itself. Understandable. The hologram must have been recorded immediately after the germ bomb bombardment of the major cities of the world. That would now have to flee from the city with just the clothing on their backs and nothing else. They were not permitted to bring any equipment at all along with them.
皆さんはなぜお泣きになっているのでしょう。
That's why they didn't take her. That was against the rules. They would take her, but the castles would not let them. Whoa. I mean, every robot was probably considered as a dangerous one at this point. Like, there was like a level of uncertainty that you just didn't know which one is going to get hostile.
私は
They would probably just kill her on sight.
嘘をしましたでしょうか。重大な間違いをしましたでしょうか。だとしたら本当に申し訳ありません。
夢見ちゃん、違うの。違う。ただね。
Another somewhat calm voice, albeit one still filled with tears, answered.
一緒に行けたらいいのにって。夢見ちゃんと一緒に行けたら、そんな風にね。
And then in the same fashion, the other staff members, this voice also grew choked with tears.
私のことでしたらどうぞお気遣いなく。
She answered brightly, as if nothing had changed from the usual at all.
私はいつまでも待てますから。イエナさんと一緒にいつまでも待てますから。
Wait forever, huh?
どうぞ留守は私にお任せください。粗相のないように一生懸命頑張ります。皆さんどうぞ楽しいご旅行を。
Oh my god, what a backstory. And we are back to this.
29年と71日前の記録です。当館の初投影以来44年と138日が経過しています。
We've been looking for 13 years.
もうすぐ
14
250万人目のお客様をお迎えするんです。当デパートの1階に青果売り場が
I know, I know.
一番綺麗な花束を注文しないといけません。
I could hear her voice growing softer and more intermittent. The rain was quietly soaking her mud covered uniform.
お客様、お話ししていいですか？
You will speak whatever I say. Just do as you always do.
なんだ。
お客様がいらっしゃるまで私は何度も考えました。館長さんやスタッフの皆さんはいつ戻ってくるんだろう。次のお客様はいついらっしゃるんだろう。
Oh my god, look at her eyes. I just realized. She have like tears. Look at that. I don't know if you can see this actually. You can pause or something. Here, under her eye. It's wet. It's like a tear. And this here as well. It's slightly visible. I guess it's just the rain going on her eyes because she's like lying down, but it still looks like a tears.
何度もそう考えました。するといつも同じ結論が出ます。人間の皆様はもう戻ってこないという結論です。
She actually realized that.
でもそんなはずはありません。きっと私は壊れているのだと考えました。
Oh my god, she just told herself that she's broken because she didn't want her to believe in what happened.
自己診断プログラムを実行して異常を探しました。でも異常はどこにも見つかりませんでした。
And so you thought the diagnostic program was wrong. Oh god.
きっと自己診断プログラムに未知のバグがあるのだと考えました。
Fuck! She was silent for a while, returning her gaze upon the rain.
お客様がいらっしゃった時、私は本当に嬉しかったです。やっぱり私は間違っていたんだ。お客様は私のことを忘れてはいなかったんだ。そう考えて本当に嬉しかったです。でも違ったんですね。
Her cervical vertebral motor made a muddy sound, her neck moved slightly.
私は壊れてなくて壊れていたのは
Her eyes of optic resin reflected the world around her. A darkened sky, the earth soaked in rain. Those ruins destroyed in the image of man.
どうして壊れてしまったのでしょう。
The rain gave no indication of stopping, not even now. She gently smiled up at me as I sat there unable to say a word.
もう一度だけ記録可能です。
Yeah, sure.
お客様、当館にお越しになった記念にぜひ一
Oh god! It's again starting. She looked directly to my eyes. But now I understood. Not a single person, not a single person at all, had told the truth to this little robot in the shape of the young woman, to this little existence, which had been created by man, for the service of man and man alone.
よく聞け。
はい。
本当のことを言うとな。俺はお前を迎えに来たんだ。
と申しますと
As she inclined her head just a little bit in her usual doubt.
あの壁の向こうにな。お前の新しい職場がある。
Why are you doing this? I pointed my finger at the looming quarantine wall, out of an uninhibited, submerged wasteland that lay beyond the quarantine wall.
お前の相棒の投影機もお前の同僚もみんなそこで待っている。客も満員でお前を待っている。お前の解説をみんな楽しみにしている。お前は今日からそこで働くんだ。いつまでもお前の好きなだけ働くことができるんだ。
The rain continued to fall. She did not reply at all. As if she were gathering the last of her power, she narrowed her eyes slightly and stared out at where I was pointing. Then she whispered,
それはまるで天国のようですね。
あ
I know that.
あ、はあ、そうだな。
As she looked at me attentively and calmly, she again lapsed into the silence. Her artificial pupils trembled slightly as she were gazing at something behind me.
お客様、私のお願いを聞いていただけますか。
ああ、なんだ。
私のイヤレシーバーの後ろ側にスロットがあります。私のメモリカードが挿入されています。私の記憶はすべてそれに記録されています。全部が素晴らしい思い出ばかりです。それを新しい職場に届けていただけますか。新しい筐体を用意していただければ、私はその日から業務を始められます。私はいつまでも人間の皆様のために。
Can we make her work somehow? Can we like revive her somehow?
ですから本当のことを申しますと、私には天国は必要ないんです。
She said, smiling with absolute innocence.
ですが、もしもどうしても私を天国に召されるのでしたら、お客様どうかお願いです。天国を二つに分けないでください。
Yeah, I know, Hoshino, I know.
ロボットと人間の二つに分けないでください。
I know.
私はいつまでも人間の皆様の。
わかった。俺が届けてやる。
I answered. She fell silent for a short time, each second of which was an eternity.
ありがとうございます。とても嬉しいです。
Her eyelids started to shake bit by bit. Her eyes remained open. She was probably unable to close her eyes.
お客様、どちらにおいででしょ
Oh, she cannot see anymore. She tried to turn her neck. But even that no longer worked.
お客様、そちらにいらっしゃいますか？
She was not even able to focus her eyes any longer.
どうしてでしょう。私はやはり壊れている。
Oh my god, now you are, yes.
私は廉価版なので涙は
You look like you are shedding tears.
もしも機能が搭載されていたらきっと泣いていると思います。涙が止まらないと
Oh my god, her voice is shaking as well.
私はとても嬉しいのに幸せな気持ちでいっぱいなのにどうしてでしょう。私は壊れている。
Oh god. Her eye sockets were overflowing with the rain and streams of water were flowing in. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. Were flowing incessantly from the corners of her eyes. Look at that. Even more recognizable now. It was almost as if she really was crying.
お客様、私は雨の日がとても好きなんです。
Yeah, you told us before.
雨の日はお客様がたくさん来てくれます。いつお客様が来てもいいように万全の体制でお迎えしなければなりません。
Oh, fuck.
プラネタリウムは
Oh,
いかがでしょう。どんな時も決して消えることのない美しい無休のきらめき、満天の星々が皆様をお待ちしています。プラネタリウムはいかがでしょう。どんな時も決して消えることのない美しい無休のきらめき、満天の星々が皆様をお待ちしています。
oh yeah.
プラネタリウムはいかがでしょう。どんな時も決して消えることのない
You cannot even hear her anymore.
美しい
Her eyes just go down. Her lips opened as if to speak again. And then something akin to the smile floated up to her dimmed eyes. As she stopped moving. She was looking up at the rain that she loved so much. She was staring so happily up at it, as if she would never in all eternity tired of it. Ah. A freezing cold rain was falling. I gently brushed her wet hair aside with my fingertips and searched around her ears. The slot had been unlocked, and the plastic memory card was sticking out, waiting for me to take it. She had probably released the card in her last moment. Oh my god. I gently pulled the memory card out of its slot. Then I laid her body down on the mud. The memory card was about the size of the cigarette pack and was slightly warm. That warmth evaporated away slowly in the midst of my hands. I retrieved my waterproof cigarette case from inside my cloak I put the memory card inside and sealed it tight. Through the grasp in the rain, I could hear threads of mechanized feet coming in my direction. It was the sound of the hunter-killer warmongers. I look up at the sky. That was stormy without end. And then I dropped my grenade launcher into the puddle. I would not need such a thing. Not where I was going. The rain was still falling even now. Her heart was secure next to mine. I began to walk. Where were the stars now? Where would I have to go in order to see them? I walked forth into this fractured world, yet my thoughts were forever of the sky. He dies as well. He cannot escape. He dies together with her. Is that the end? Or did he manage to escape somehow? Oh god, what a game! What the ending! Wow. What a beautiful end. It didn't went as I thought it would. The ending is kinda open in the air. What do you think happened? Let me know in the comments. I think that he didn't escape. I don't think he could escape at this point. He dropped his gun. He just started walking. He had Hoshino next to his heart, and I guess he just passed away together with her, just thinking about stars, and I guess he just went to heaven together with Machine Heaven, because after all, they are not separate, right? But that would mean that he didn't manage to take Hoshino memory outside. That's so sad. And the music of Planetarian is also really setting the mood well. It's really setting the mood well. This is not kind of story I expected when I started this game. Oh my god. Oh, and there's the cloak and the bouquet that she folded for him on the sidewalk. Oh my god, if you think about this, it's like him and her. Oh my god, it's like his cloak and her like bouquet. Even in this, they are together. Wow. This is CG mode now. I mean, there was CG mode before as well. Wait, there's more of like CGs. There's like different CGs. Oh god. I didn't sell these. These are new. Let's see. Yeah. I think we'll have like another episode after this because I want to see that movie that is like playing in the beginning. Yeah, we saw all of these, but we didn't saw this. So let's check these. What are these? Oh, heavy metal arm. Pulp. Okay. Are these like some promotional, maybe CGs? The planetarium. There's her like presenting everything. Planetarian. Yeah. Just her in like with like this like from her head, right? The lights. She's presenting the planetarium. Yes, Hoshino just sitting, I guess. Just presentation of the character. Then we have another presentation of the character. Oh my god, she's been so happy. And this one, oh wow. This one's cool. Her with the bouquet that she got from the kid, probably, because this is the normal one. The destroyed world. Yena. And her bright eyes. Wow. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you everyone for this ride. It was amazing game, amazing story. I loved it. Let me know in the comments some other short novels that you would like me to try. I will see what I can read and what I can make. Like a side, because I treated the series as the side series outside of my main big series that I have right now on the channel, which is, at the time when I'm recording this, Umineko, DS Ire, and Girl Screaming Show. I finished Little Busters not a long time ago. Beautiful. In this main menu song, it's just amazing. So yeah, thank you everyone. I'm probably going to see in one more episode when we are going to check the video that's like playing in my menu after I'm not moving anything. Unless I was mistaken, I just saw things and it actually never happened. We'll see. Anyway, thank you. This is the end of Planetarian. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the story. And how do you think the ending went? Did our main character die as well? Did he pass away together with Hoshino? Or did he manage to go away and take her memory with him? Thank you everyone for being with me. And I will see you in the new videos, new stories, and other novels. Thank you once again. Leave up a like, subscribe, be a member if you would like to support me. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. And for the Pocket Watch, it's going out.